Alright, I'm starting to stream now.
Ah,
Alright. We are almost live. Alrighty. We are almost
notify
live.
me.
Alright, everybody. Game Cooker Yost Rocks VR here. How y'all doing? We're getting ready to watch the Nvidia GTC Keynote presentation, and my voice is really muffled. My goodness. I don't know why it's so muffled. As you can see, it's starting in 60 seconds. So I will start it as soon as it's ready here. I don't know if I can.
I
Yeah,
think it just starts automatically.
I hope so.
Yeah, premieres do.
Yeah, so we're gonna end up watching it right from the beginning. I'm here with my friend Hawk from Australia,
Hello.
the land down under. Hawk may or may not stay the whole time.
Yeah, it's very late here.
Yeah, but we'll probably have a few things to say along the way. We're really looking forward to the 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 GPUs, the 4070 and 4060 announcement,
Mm.
if it's announced, hopefully. I'm going to keep refreshing just in case.
Oh, you're on the actual website. I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, well, you can watch it through here, through the stream.
Yeah.
That's where I would like you to watch it.
I've got you up on my phone. It's fine. Get the mic.
Now, they usually have some, like a 2-minute intro, which I'm sure they're going to have. I may not be able to play the sound in the beginning because I'll get it. Well, I'm not monetizing it, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Plus, it's a YouTube thing, is it? They
All
don't
right,
want
here it
YouTube
is.
music. Alright.
Okay, so 4K is not ready yet. So right now it's just 1080p.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to turn up your voice a little.
I've just turned down the biggest.
I can't hear you at all.
Hold on.
Alright, it's very loud.
Yeah, turn down the
No, you're good. You're good now.
maybe because I was slouching a bit.
Yeah, I turned up your voice.
Yeah.
For nearly 4 decades, Moore's Law has been the governing dynamics of the computer industry, which in turn has impacted every industry. The exponential performance increase at constant cost and power has slowed. Yet, computing advance has gone to light speed. The warp drive engine is accelerated computing, and the energy source is AI. The arrival of accelerated computing and AI is timely as industries tackle powerful dynamics, sustainability, generative AI, and digitalization. Without Moore's Law, as computing surges, data center power is skyrocketing, and companies struggle to achieve net zero. The impressive capabilities of generative AI created a sense of urgency for companies to reimagine their products and business models. Industrial companies are racing to digitalize and reinvent into software-driven tech companies
Mm-hmm.
to be the disruptor and not the disrupted. Today, we will discuss how accelerated computing and AI are powerful tools for tackling these challenges and engaging the enormous opportunities ahead. we will share new advances in Nvidia's full stack, data center scale, accelerated computing platform. We will reveal new chips, systems, acceleration libraries, cloud and AI services, and partnerships that open new markets. Welcome to GTC. GTC is our conference for developers. The global NVIDIA ecosystem spans 4 million developers, 40,000 companies, and 14,000 startups. Thank you to our diamond sponsors for supporting us and making GTC 2023 a huge success. We're so excited to welcome more than 250,000 of you to our conference. GTC has grown incredibly. Only 4 years ago, our in-person GTC conference had 8,000 attendees. At GTC 2023, we'll learn from leaders like Demis Hassabis of DeepMind, Valerie Taylor of Argonne Labs, Scott Belsky of Adobe, Paul Debevic of Netflix, Thomas Schultes of ETH Zurich, and a special fireside chat I'm having with Ilya Sutskever, co-founder of OpenAI, the creator of ChatGPT. We have 650 amazing talks from the brightest minds in academia and the world's largest industries. There are more than 70 talks on generative AI alone. Other great talks like pre-trained multitask models for robotics, sessions on synthetic data generation, an important method for advancing AI, including one using Isaac Sim to generate physically based LiDAR point clouds. A bunch of talks on digital twins, from using AI to populate virtual factories of the future to restoring lost Roman mosaics of the past. Cool talks on computational instruments, including a giant optical telescope and a photon counting CT. Material science for carbon capture and solar cells, to climate science, including our work on Earth 2. Important works by NVIDIA Research on trustworthy AI and AV safety. From computational lithography for microchips to make the smallest machines, to AI at the Large Hadron Collider to explain the universe. The world's most important companies are here, from auto and transportation, healthcare, manufacturing, financial services, retail, apparel, media and entertainment, telco, and of course, the world's leading AI companies. The purpose of GTC is to inspire the world on the art of the possible of accelerated computing and to celebrate the achievements of the scientists and researchers that use it.
Yeah, he's all in about AI doing everything.
I am a translator.
He's like the Elon Musk of AI.
Transforming text into creative discovery.
Well, Elon Musk recently just left
Movement
OpenAI
into animation
Oh,
because they took money
and direction into
from
action.
Microsoft. They were supposed
wow,
to, yeah, they started out as a non-profit model, but now they changed their model to a limited profit company now. So they took $1 billion from Microsoft, right? And then now they're a limited profit model company, meaning that if you invest money into OpenAI, you can only make so much profit out of that. So the limit's 100 billion if you give $1 billion. Like, oh wow, okay. That's not really much of a limit. So Elon Musk said, "See ya, I'm starting my own." So now Elon Musk is going into his own AI branch. He's starting his own AI branch.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, Elon's not the enemy. The media's trying to make him out to be, because now he's not on their side. You know, the leftist crazy people. So
experiences from snapshots.
Well, I don't think he ever was, you know, but you know,
and
they all
adding
made
new
him the
levels
poster boy of
reality to our virtual
saving the planet.
selves.
So what
But-
does he own? He owns SpaceX,
Yeah,
Twitter,
Tesla,
Tesla.
Bringing
the
brainstorms to
the
life.
robots now, Tesla robot, and now
Oh,
now he's got the Tesla AI. I forget what he calls it.
Sharing
Yep, so
the
he's got all
wisdom
4
of a million
branches.
Programmers.
Hmm.
And
Hey,
turning
that's me.
ideas
Huh.
into virtual worlds.
Well, right here, this
Build
is
a
what
northern forest.
this is the whole thing. There's that what I was just saying earlier.
I even helped
Mm.
write the script.
He's all in on AI doing everything.
Hmm.
You know, doing art, doing
Breathe
programming,
life into the
doing you
words.
know,
and compose the melody.
you know.
Well, I am kind of into coding AI. I find it very enjoyable.
Yeah, everybody's kind of.
AI, brought to life by Nvidia.
Well, he's all in on the AI doing the coding for you.
and brilliant minds
You know what I mean?
everywhere.
I'd rather do the coding of the AI.
Yeah, well, of course, but
NVIDIA invented accelerated computing.
they
to
want
solve
AI to
problems
code
that
AI.
normal computers can't. Accelerated computing
Nope.
is not easy. It requires full
Then
stack
AI
invention
controls AI.
from chips, systems, networking, acceleration libraries to refactoring.
So this is what I was telling you before, that NVIDIA wants a hardware software solution,
from graphics,
right?
Mm.
Whereas
imaging,
AMD and
particle or fluid
always
dynamics,
touts
quantum
everything
physics,
open.
to data processing
You
and
can't
machine
do
learning.
everything with just a software
Once
solution.
accelerated,
You know what I
Mm.
mean? You have to
application can
have
enjoy
both working
incredible
in
speed up,
unison.
as well as scale up across many
So
computers.
NVIDIA made a lot of
The
software
combination of speed up
to
and
work with their
scale up
hardware, and
has
that's why they're
enabled us to
successful.
achieve a million X
Mm.
for many applications over the past decade, helping solve problems previously impossible. Though there are many examples, the most famous is deep learning. In 2012, Alex Kershevsky, Ilya Sutskever, and Jeff Hinton needed an insanely fast computer to train the AlexNet computer vision model.
Hmm.
The researchers trained AlexNet with 14 million images on GeForce GTX 580, processing 262 quadrillion floating point operations. And the train model won the ImageNet challenge by a wide margin and ignited the Big Bang of AI. A decade later, the transformer model was invented,
The Big
and
Bang.
Ilya, now at OpenAI,
Boom.
trained the GPT-3 large language model to predict the next word. 323 sextillion floating point operations were required to train GPT-3, 1 million times more floating point operations than to train AlexNet. The result this time? ChatGPT, the AI heard around the world. A new computing platform has been invented. The iPhone moment of AI has started. Accelerated computing and AI have arrived.
The iPhone moment.
Acceleration libraries
Mm.
are at the core of accelerated computing.
Well, apparently,
These libraries
Sorry,
connect to
I should let
applications
these talk.
That's
which
okay.
connect to the world's industries, forming a network of networks. 3 decades in the making,
This is
several
nothing new.
thousand
They always talk
applications
about this.
are now NVIDIA accelerated.
Mm.
You
with
can
libraries in
speak.
almost
I'll
every
turn
domain
it
of
down.
Science and industry.
Yeah. Well, with
All NVIDIA GPUs
ChatGPT,
are
apparently,
CUDA compatible,
if you show
providing a large
if you show the
install base
computer
and significant reach for developers.
a
wealth of
photo of
accelerated
ingredients, it will
applications
tell you what you
attract
can
new
make with it.
users,
Right.
which creates a large
It's
market
pretty cool,
for
not gonna
cloud
lie,
service
but
providers and computer makers to
the
serve.
fact that it can do that.
A large market affords billions in
Right.
R&D
And
to
that's
fuel its
that's what
growth.
he's all in on. Like
NVIDIA
he's
has
okay with
established
that.
the accelerated
Mm.
computing
Unfortunately, you know,
virtuous cycle.
people are using it for
Of the
other things
300
too,
acceleration
to be
libraries,
dishonest, you know.
400 AI models
Unfortunately,
that
but
span ray tracing and neural
that's
rendering,
people.
Exams.
People are gonna do
School-
things dishonest. You know, they're gonna
quantum
always
physics
use
and
stuff
chemistry, computer
for their own
vision,
selfish
data
purposes.
processing, machine learning,
School exams.
AI.
Yeah.
We updated 100 this year. that increase the performance
Write my
and
thesis
features
for me.
of our entire install base. Let me highlight some acceleration libraries that solve new challenges and open
Write
new
my
markets. The auto and
3,000
aerospace
word essay
industries
on
use
Shakespeare.
CFD for
Right.
turbulence and aerodynamic simulation. The electronics industry uses CFD for thermal management
A
design.
GeForce card.
This is Cadence's slide of their
Hey.
new CFD solver accelerated by CUDA. At equivalent system cost, NVIDIA A100 is 9 times the throughput of CPU servers. Or at equivalent simulation throughput, NVIDIA is 9 times lower cost or 17 times less energy consumed. ANSYS, Siemens, Cadence, and other leading CFD solvers are now CUDA accelerated. Worldwide industrial CAE uses nearly 100 billion CPU core hours yearly. Acceleration is the best way to reclaim power and achieve sustainability and net zero. NVIDIA is partnering with the global quantum computing research community. The NVIDIA Quantum Platform consists of libraries and systems for
So
researchers
now
to
he's
advance
catering
quantum
to
programming
the
models,
climate
system
doomsday
architectures,
crowd.
and algorithms.
Hmm.
Coop Quantum is an acceleration library for quantum circuit simulations.
Like all corporations
IBM
feel
Qiskit,
that they have to do that
Google
now.
Circ, Baidu Quantum Leaf, QMware, QEra, Xanadu Penny Lane, Agnostic, and AWS Bracket have integrated
That's why he'll
Quantum
always
into their
mention
simulation frameworks.
the weather model
Open
thing
Quantum
and all
CUDA
that.
is our hybrid GPU
Sustainability,
quantum programming model. IonQ,
net zero.
Orca Computing, Atom, QEra, Oxford Quantum Circuits, IQM, Pascal, Quantum Brilliance, Quantinuum, Rigetti, Xanadu, and Enneon have integrated Open Quantum CUDA. Error correction on a large number of qubits is necessary to recover data from quantum noise and decoherence. Today, we're announcing a quantum control link developed in partnership with Quantum Machines that connects NVIDIA GPUs to a quantum computer to do error correction at extremely high speeds. Though commercial quantum computers are still a decade or two away, we're delighted to support this large and vibrant research community with NVIDIA Quantum. Enterprises worldwide use Apache Spark to process data lakes and warehouses, SQL queries, graph analytics, and recommender systems.
Data lakes.
Spark Rapids is
Wow.
NVIDIA's accelerated
term.
Apache Spark data processing engine. Data processing is the leading workload of the world's $500 billion cloud computing spend. Spark Rapids now accelerates major cloud data processing platforms, including GCP Dataproc, Amazon EMR, Databricks, and Cloudera. Recommender systems use vector databases to store, index, search, and retrieve massive datasets of unstructured data. A new important use case of vector databases is large language models to retrieve domain-specific or proprietary facts that can be queried during text generation. We are introducing a new library, Raft, to accelerate indexing, loading the data, and retrieving a batch of neighbors for a single query. We are bringing the acceleration of Raft to Meta's open source Phase AI similarity search, Milvus open source vector database used by over 1,000 organizations, and Redis with over 4 billion Docker pools. Vector databases will be essential for organizations building proprietary large language models.
All this language.
22 years
I
ago,
don't know what half of it
operations
means.
research scientists Lee and Lim hosted a series of challenging pickup and delivery problems. PDP shows up in manufacturing, transportation, retail and logistics, and even disaster relief. PDP is a generalization of the traveling salesperson problem and is NP hard, meaning there is no efficient algorithm to find an exact solution. The solution time grows factorially as the problem size increases. Using an evolution algorithm and accelerated computing to analyze 30 billion moves per second, NVIDIA Coop has broken the world record and discovered the best solution for Lee and Lim's challenge. AT&T routinely dispatches 30,000 technicians to service 13 million customers across 700 geographic zones. Today, running on CPUs, AT&T's dispatch optimization takes overnight. AT&T wants to find a dispatch solution in real time that continuously optimizes for urgent customer needs and overall customer satisfaction, while adjusting for delays and new incidents that arise.
Now, who you think's coming
With
to the
Coop,
rescue?
AT&T can find a solution 100 times faster and update their dispatch in real time. AT&T has adopted a full suite of NVIDIA AI libraries.
There you go.
In addition to Spark Rapids and Coop, they're using Riva for conversational AI and Omniverse for digital avatars. AT&T is tapping into NVIDIA accelerated computing and AI for sustainability, cost savings, and new services. Coop can also optimize logistics services. 400 billion parcels are delivered to 377 billion stops each year. Deloitte, Capgemini,
We're not
SoftServe,
consumers.
Accenture,
We're not a
and
consumerism
Quantify
society.
are using NVIDIA Coop to help customers optimize operations. NVIDIA's inference platform consists of 3 software SDKs. NVIDIA TensorRT is our inference runtime that optimizes for the target GPU. NVIDIA Triton is a multi-framework data center inference serving software supporting GPUs and CPUs. Microsoft Office and Teams, Amazon, American Express, and the U.S. Postal Service are among the 40,000 customers using TensorRT and Triton. Uber uses Triton to serve hundreds of thousands of ETA predictions per second. With over 60 million daily users, Roblox uses Triton to serve models for game recommendations, build avatars, and moderate content and marketplace ads. We are releasing
Wonderful.
some great new features.
More ads.
I like
Model
how-
Analyzer
love
support for
how
model
they,
ensembles, multiple
feature
concurrent model
Roblox.
serving,
Yeah.
and multi-GPU, multi-node inference for GPT-3 large language models.
I won't
NVIDIA
let my
Triton
kids play
Management
that.
Service is our new software
No, you won't.
that automates the scaling and orchestration of Triton inference instances
There's
across
too
a
many
data set.
adults on there that
Triton Management Service
Yeah.
will help
Bring
improve
kids.
the throughput and cost efficiency of deploying your models. 50 to 80% of cloud video pipelines are processed on CPUs, consuming power and cost and adding latency. CV CUDA for computer vision and VPF for video processing are new cloud-scale acceleration libraries. CV CUDA includes 30 computer vision operators for detection.
I mean, when they become
segmentation,
adults, they
and
can do whatever they
classification.
want. But
VPF
Hmm.
is a Python video encode
those
and
kind of
decode
games that got that
acceleration library.
chat and stuff, you can't be
Tencent
letting the
uses
kids
CV
play with
CUDA and
adults.
VPF to process
That's not,
Yeah,
that's not
that's-
very wise.
600,000 videos per day.
Like if
Yes.
I
Uses
was
CV
playing
CUDA
with
and
them,
VPF to
right?
process visual
That's
search.
fine.
Runway
Because
is a
I'm there.
super cool company that uses
Hmm.
CV CUDA
But
and VPF to
if
process video.
yeah,
their
you should never
cloud
let your kids play
generative
on any
AI
game where
video
there's
editing
adults
service.
chatting on there.
Already, 80% of internet traffic is video. User-generated video content is driving significant growth and consuming massive amounts of power. We should accelerate all video processing and reclaim the power.
Yeah,
CV
GPUs,
CUDA and VPF
gaming.
are in early access.
Yay.
NVIDIA accelerated computing
Where
helped
is it?
achieve a genomics milestone.
Please,
Now
we need to
doctors
go
can
to
draw
bed.
blood and sequence a patient's DNA
we
in
want
the same
GPUs.
visit.
We want GPUs.
In another milestone, NVIDIA powered instruments reduced the cost of whole genome
Where's your
sequencing to
4070?
just $100. Genomics is a critical tool in synthetic biology, with applications ranging from drug discovery and agriculture to energy production. NVIDIA Parabricks is a suite of AI-accelerated libraries for end-to-end genomics analysis in the cloud or in instrument. NVIDIA Parabricks is available in every public cloud, and genomics platforms like Terra, DNA Nexus, and FormBio. Today, we're announcing Parabricks 4.1.
I mean, this is why Nvidia is
and
so
will run
successful.
on Nvidia accelerated genomics instruments.
Like, look at all
from
these
PacBio,
tools
Oxford Nanopore, Ultima,
that they have for people to
Singular,
use
BioNano,
That
and
AMD doesn't
NanoStream.
have.
to just try
The
to
world's
just like
$250 billion
you know
medical instruments market
interface
is being
with their
transformed. Medical
technologies. You
instruments
know what I
will
mean?
be
It's like
software-defined
crazy.
and AI-powered.
And this
NVIDIA
is,
Holoscan
you know,
is
this
a
is
software
why
library for
Nvidia is
real-time
winning,
sensor
because
processing systems.
they took the risk.
Over 75 companies
You know,
are
And this
developing
is why
medical instruments
everyone's
on Holoscan.
mad.
well,
Today,
I guess
we
you
are
know, it's just
announcing Medtronic, the
obviously,
world
you know,
leader in medical
Amazon has their
instruments,
little things
and NVIDIA
and
are
other
building
companies,
their
but
AI platform
Ava,
for
you know, Nvidia
software-defined
still
medical
is definitely on the
devices.
forefront. You
This
know, of this
partnership
thing
will
still.
create a common platform for
Yeah.
Medtronic systems, ranging from
Everybody else
surgical
has got to play
navigation
catch up.
to robotic-assisted surgery.
AMD,
Today, Medtronic
Intel,
announced that its
sorta.
GI Genius system, with AI for early detection of colon cancer,
Well, they're trying to
is
do
built
everything
on
through a
NVIDIA
CPU kind of
and will ship
approach, and
around the end
that's
of this year.
difficult. You know,
It's
The
not
chip industry
really
it's
is the
difficult.
foundation
effective.
of nearly
Yeah, it's
every
difficult
industry.
when you're
Chip
doing
manufacturing
doing
demands
that kind of
extreme precision, producing features
CPUs don't crunch
1,000
large amounts of
times
numbers.
smaller
You know what I mean?
than a bacterium,
Yeah.
They do
and on
single
the order of a
calculations
single
very
gold
quickly,
atom
but
or a strand of
they
human
can't
DNA.
do like a
Lithography, the process of creating
that kind of
patterns
deep
on a
learning.
wafer,
You know what I
is
mean?
the
That
beginning of
the
the chip
GPUs
manufacturing
can do.
process and consists of two stages: photomask making and pattern projection. It is fundamentally an imaging problem at the limits of physics. The photomask is like a stencil of a chip. Light is blocked or passed through the mask to the wafer to create the pattern. The light is produced by the ASML EUV Extreme Ultraviolet Lithography System. Each system is more than $250 million. ASML EUV uses a radical way to create light. Laser pulses firing 50,000 times a second at a drop of tin, vaporizing it, creating a plasma that emits 13.5 nanometer EUV light, nearly X-ray. Multi-layer mirrors guide the light to the mask. The multi-layer reflectors in the mask reticle take advantage of interference patterns of the 13.5 nanometer light to create finer features down to 3 nanometers. Magic.
Magic.
The wafer is positioned within a quarter of a nanometer
Spoke
and
his mind.
aligned 20,000 times
It's
a
not
second
magic when
to
it's
adjust for
when
any
it's being
vibration.
done physically.
The step before lithography is equally miraculous. Computational lithography applies inverse physics algorithms to predict the patterns on the mask that will produce the final
And
patterns
it's not
on the
miraculous
wafer.
either, because they're using
In
the
fact,
laws of
the
physics.
patterns on the mask do not resemble the final features at all. Computational lithography simulates Maxwell's equations of the behavior of the light passing through optics and interacting with photoresists. Computational lithography is the largest computation workload in chip design and manufacturing, consuming tens of billions of CPU hours annually. Massive data centers run 24/7 to create reticles used in lithography systems. These data centers are part of the nearly $200 billion annual capex invested by chip manufacturers. Computational lithography is growing fast as algorithm complexity increases, enabling the industry to go to 2 nanometers and beyond. NVIDIA today is announcing cuLitho, a library for computational lithography. cuLitho, a massive body of work that has taken nearly 4 years, and with close collaboration with TSMC, ASML, and Synopsys, accelerates computational lithography by over 40 times.
Well, there you go.
There are 89 reticles for the NVIDIA H100. Running on CPUs,
The biggest chip maker
a
in the
single
world is
reticle
working with
currently
Nvidia.
takes 2
So
weeks
Hey.
to process.
what more can you say now? It's
cuLitho,
like
running on GPUs, can process a reticle in a single 8-hour shift. TSMC can reduce their 40,000 CPU servers used for computational lithography by accelerating with cuLitho on just 500 DGX H100 systems, reducing power from 35 megawatts to just 5 megawatts.
wow.
With cuLitho, TSMC can reduce prototype cycle time increase throughput, and reduce the carbon footprint of their manufacturing, and prepare for 2 nanometer and beyond. TSMC will be qualifying cuLitho for production starting in June.
Boom.
Every industry needs to accelerate every workload.
That's a mic drop.
So that we can reclaim power and do more with less. Over the past 10 years, cloud computing has grown 20% annually into a massive $1 trillion industry. Some 30 million CPU servers do the majority of the processing. There are challenges on the horizon. As Moore's law ends, increasing CPU performance comes with increased power. And the mandate to decrease carbon emissions is fundamentally at odds with the need to increase data centers.
So this is what I was kind of
Cloud
mentioning
computing
to you
growth
before about
is power
why
limited.
Nvidia may be
First and foremost, data centers
raising
must
their prices a
accelerate
little
every
bit more.
workload.
Because-
Acceleration will
'Cause they-
reclaim power.
Because
The
it's
energy
going to be
saved
harder
can
and
fuel
harder
new
to
growth.
keep making things
Whatever is not
more and
accelerated
more
will be processed
fast,
on CPUs. The
right?
CPU
Like
design point for
GPUs,
accelerated cloud data centers differs fundamentally from the past.
I think there's going to be
In
a
AI
limit
and
to
cloud services,
how
accelerated computing
fast the GPU
offloads
can get,
parallelizable
right?
workloads.
There's going to
And
have to be some
CPUs
kind of a change at
process
some
other
point
workloads like
in the
WebRTC
architecture.
and database queries.
And
We designed the
that's
Grace
why
CPU
he
for
wants
an
to put all
AI
these
and
technologies
cloud-first
together
world, where
to
AI workloads
accelerate
are GPU
the
accelerated,
GPU
and
experience,
Grace
right?
excels at single-threaded
To
execution
get
and
away
memory
from just
processing.
simply
It's not just
raw
about the CPU chip.
rasterization, right?
Data center operators
Yeah.
That you're going to
optimize for
need to use
throughput
DLSS3,
and
you're
total
going to
cost
need
of
to
ownership
use
of the entire
DLSS, you're
data
going to
center.
need to use,
We designed
you
Grace
know,
for high
throw ray
energy
tracing in
efficiency
there,
at
you're going to have
cloud
to,
data center scale.
you know, have all these
Grace
technologies
comprises
in there.
72 ARM cores connected by a super high-speed
And I don't
on-chip
think that
scalable coherent fabric that delivers 3.2
it's over.
terabytes per
I
second
think the
of
next
cross-sectional bandwidth.
GPU that's
Grace
created,
Superchip connects
Nvidia is going to
144
surprise us with
cores
some other
between two
technology
CPU
that they're going to
dots
throw in there,
over a 900
right? So
gigabytes per second,
I don't think it's over
low-power,
with this
chip-to-chip
RTX
coherent
feature
interface.
thing.
The memory system
I think
is
the RTX feature
LPDDR,
set is going to
low-power memory,
grow,
like
you
used
know?
in cell phones, but especially
DLSS3
enhanced for
was
use
just
in
the
data
latest
centers.
one,
It
right?
delivers 1 terabyte
And we already
per
have
second,
the
2.5
in-browser
times the bandwidth of today's systems
upscaling,
at
right, that they
1/8
just
the
introduced.
power. The
Um,
entire
so
144-core Grace Superchip module with 1 terabyte of memory
this is
is only
interesting.
5 by 8
Yeah.
inches. It is
Sorry,
so
I
low
was just
power,
completely.
it can be air cooled. This is the computing module with passive cooling. 2 Grace Superchip
Passive
computers
cooling.
can fit in a single 1U air cooled server. Grace's performance
So
and
it's
power
like a mini
efficiency
computer
are excellent for cloud
Yeah,
and
this is
scientific
not
computing
new.
applications.
or
But
a
I
server.
guess they
tested
made it
Grace
better.
on a popular Google benchmark,
Yeah.
which tests how quickly cloud microservices communicate, and HighBench Suite that tests Apache Spark memory-intensive data processing. These kinds of workloads are foundational for cloud data centers. At microservices, Grace is 1.3 times faster than the average of the newest generation x86 CPUs,
Oh.
and 1.2 times faster at data processing. And that higher performance is achieved using only 60% of the power measured at the full server node. CSPs can outfit a power-limited data center with 1.7 times more Grace servers, each delivering 25% higher throughput. At ISO power, Grace gives CSPs 2 times the growth opportunity. Grace is sampling, and ASUS, ATOS, Gigabyte, HPE, QCT, Supermicro, Wistron, and ZT are building systems now. In a modern software-defined data center, the operating system
How
doing
much is it?
virtualization, network, storage, and security
Oh, well,
can
that's,
consume nearly half of the data
it's for the
center's
big boys, man.
CPU
Not
cores
for us.
and associated power.
Data
Data centers
but,
must accelerate every
what if
workload
I want one?
to
That's
reclaim
for
power
colleges and,
and free CPUs
corporations
for
and
revenue-generating workloads.
researchers.
NVIDIA Bluefield offloads and accelerates the data center operating system
Might as well just
and
start my own
infrastructure
company just to
software.
get one.
Over 24 ecosystem partners, including
Well, he'll
Checkpoint,
probably tell you
Cisco,
the price, maybe.
DDN,
Mm,
Dell EMC,
Maybe.
Or go to,
Juniper,
well, there's one
Palo
there,
Alto
Gigabyte,
Networks,
right? You can
Red
go on
Hat,
the
and
Gigabyte
Yeah.
site.
VMware. Use
Hmm.
Bluefield's data center acceleration technology to
Red
run their
Hat, look at
software
that.
platforms
Linux.
more efficiently.
Ah, yeah.
Bluefield 3 is in production and adopted by leading cloud service providers
I'm not a real big fan of
Baidu,
Tencent though.
CoreWeave, JD.com, Microsoft Azure, Oracle OCI, and Tencent Games to accelerate their clouds. NVIDIA accelerated computing starts with DGX,
There it is.
the world's AI supercomputer, the engine behind the large language model breakthrough.
It's right next
I
to
hand
him.
delivered the world's first DGX to OpenAI. Since then, half of the Fortune 100 companies have installed DGX AI supercomputers. DGX has become the essential instrument of AI. The GPU of DGX is 8 H100 modules. H100 has a transformer engine designed to process models like the amazing ChatGPT, which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformers. The 8 H100 modules are NV-linked to each other across NV-link switches to allow fully non-blocking transactions. The 8 H100s work as one giant GPU. The computing fabric is one of the most vital systems of the AI supercomputer.
I love the graphics.
400 gigabits per second,
Yeah.
ultra-low
The
latency,
visuals look so good.
NVIDIA Quantum InfiniBand with in-network processing connects hundreds and thousands of DGX nodes into an AI supercomputer.
Yep.
NVIDIA DGX H100 is the blueprint for customers building AI infrastructure worldwide. It is now in full production. I am thrilled that Microsoft announced Azure is opening private previews to their H100 AI supercomputer. Other systems and cloud services will soon come from Atos, AWS, Cirruscale, CoreWeave, Dell,
Gigabyte as well.
Google, HPE, Lambda, Lenovo, Oracle, Quanta, and Supermicro. The market for DGX AI supercomputers has grown significantly. Originally used as an AI research instrument, DGX AI supercomputers are expanding into operations, running 24/7 to refine data and process AI. DGX supercomputers are modern AI factories. We are at the iPhone moment of AI. Startups are
Here
racing
we
to build
go.
disruptive products and business models, while
Yeah,
incumbents
I hate that he
are
keeps
looking to
comparing
respond.
it to the iPhone.
Generative AI
He could have
has
used a
triggered
better
a sense
example.
of urgency in enterprises worldwide to develop AI strategies. Customers need to access NVIDIA AI easier and faster. We are announcing NVIDIA DGX Cloud
There you go.
through partnerships with Microsoft Azure, Google GCP, and Oracle OCI to bring NVIDIA DGX AI supercomputers to every company instantly from a browser. DGX Cloud is optimized to run NVIDIA AI Enterprise, the world's leading acceleration library suite for end-to-end development and deployment of AI. DGX Cloud offers customers the best of NVIDIA AI and the best of the world's leading cloud service providers. This partnership brings NVIDIA's ecosystem to the CSPs while amplifying NVIDIA's scale and reach. This win-win partnership gives customers racing to engage generative AI instant access to NVIDIA in global scale clouds. We are excited by the speed, scale, and reach of this cloud extension of our business model. Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, OCI, will be the first NVIDIA DGX cloud. OCI has excellent performance. They have a two-tier computing fabric and management network. NVIDIA CX7, with the industry's best RDMA, is the computing fabric. And Bluefield 3 will be the infrastructure processor for the management network. The combination is a state-of-the-art DGX AI supercomputer that can be offered as a multi-tenant cloud service. We have 50 early access enterprise customers spanning consumer internet and software, healthcare, media and entertainment, and financial services. ChatGPT, Stable Diffusion, DALL-E, and Midjourney have awakened the world to generative AI. These applications' ease of use and impressive capabilities attracted over 100 million users in just a few months.
Yeah, that's
ChatGPT
true.
is the fastest growing application in history. No training is necessary. Just ask these models to do something. The prompts can be precise or ambiguous. If not clear, through conversation, ChatGPT learns your intentions. The generated text is beyond impressive. ChatGPT can compose memos and poems, paraphrase a research paper, solve math problems, highlight key points of a contract, and even code software programs. ChatGPT
That's scary.
is a computer
Mm.
that not only
That's the
runs
scary
software,
part right there.
but writes software.
What,
Many
writing code
breakthroughs
for
led to
you?
generative
Yeah.
AI.
Well, writing any kind of
Transformers
code, yeah.
Learn
Like,
context and meaning from the relationships
I mean,
and
I know how
dependency
it
of
works,
data
but still, it's like
in parallel
that's
and
just,
at large
that's too
scale.
much. I think we're just
This
putting
led
too
to
much
large
power
language
in the
models
hands of people
that
too
learn
quick.
from so much
You
data
know what I mean?
they can
That's
perform
my only
downstream
concern.
tasks without explicit training.
I knew
And
immediately
diffusion
that
models,
code was
inspired
Python.
by physics, learn without supervision to generate images.
Yeah, like it's one thing to like
In
have a
just over a
conversation with an
We
AI,
went
right?
from trying
But
to recognize
Yeah.
cats to generating realistic images
you know,
of
to
a
get it
cat
to write code
in
and
a
stuff like
spacesuit
that, I think that's
walking
that's
on
a
the
little
moon.
bit too, you know.
Generative AI is a new
Um,
kind of computer, one that we program
Again,
in
just
human
putting that in the
language.
public hands, I don't think
This
that's a
ability
wise
has
decision.
profound implications. Everyone
Even though I know
can
it's
direct
helpful
a computer to
to a
solve
lot of people,
problems.
but
This
you
was
know,
a domain only
people
for
that
computer
have bad
programmers.
intentions,
Now,
you know, are gonna be
everyone is a programmer.
taking real big advantage
Generative
of this.
AI is a new computing platform like PC,
And a lot of people are
internet,
gonna get hurt or taken
mobile,
advantage of.
and cloud. And like in previous computing eras, first
That's
movers
just
are
how I'm
creating
looking
new
at it.
applications
Mm.
and
I'm all
founding
in.
new
Like I don't have a
companies
problem
to
with AI,
capitalize
but I
on
just think
generative AI's
it's
ability to
going a little too
automate
fast.
and co-create. Debuild lets users design and deploy web applications just by explaining what they want. Grammarly is a writing assistant that considers context. Tab 9 helps developers write code. OmniKey generates customized ads and copy. Core AI is a virtual customer service agent. Jasper generates marketing material. Jasper has written nearly 5 billion words, reducing time to generate the first draft by 80%. InSilico uses AI to accelerate drug design. Absci is using AI to predict therapeutic antibodies. Generative AI will reinvent nearly every industry.
So everywhere is
Many
using AI,
companies can use
basically.
one of the excellent generative AI APIs coming to market.
Yeah, I told you he's
Some
all in on
companies
that.
need to build
AI
custom
everywhere.
models with their proprietary data that are experts in their domain. They need to set up usage guardrails
When is the time when
and
AI
refine
can't
their models
rules
to
the world?
align with their company's safety,
Like they
privacy,
start
and
thinking about
security requirements.
themselves and
The industry
all that.
needs a foundry.
When's
and
that
a
time going to
TSMC
come?
for
Well,
custom
remember
large
too,
language models.
we didn't mention it earlier,
Today,
but
we announced
Elon
the
Musk
Nvidia
has
AI
the
Foundations,
Neuralink.
a cloud service for customers
Elon
aiming to
Musk is
build,
going to end the world.
refine,
Remember
and
that?
operate
He's got the
Yeah.
custom
Neuralink
large
that he
language
wants you to
models
put in your
and
brain
generative
so that you
AI,
can communicate with the
trained
AI.
with their proprietary data
So
and
you'll
for
be
their
interacting with
domain-specific
your
tasks.
computer
Nvidia AI Foundations
directly,
comprise
you know?
language,
So
visual,
That's
and
where it gets
biology
too far,
model making
honestly.
you know,
Nvidia NeMo is for
well, it
building
ain't going to be
custom
like a
language
direct link. It's
text-to-text
just going to be more like a
generative models.
you know,
Customers can bring their
And
model
NVIDIA in
or start with
it's
a
going to be like a,
AI in your
pre-trained language
you know, when
models,
people put that thing
ranging
on your
from
head and then you're able to
GPT-8,
play a video game
GPT-43,
even without using your
and
hands. It's kind of
GPT
sort of going to work like that, I
530
think.
billion parameters. Throughout the
so it's
entire
just going to be like a
process,
headpiece
NVIDIA
instead of
AI
like
experts
Well,
will
no,
work with
injected
you
into your
from
brain.
well,
creating
no,
a
it'll be
proprietary
on your
model to
brain because
operations.
it'll be that's
Let's
how
take
it
a
will
look.
pick up the impulses,
Generative
right?
models, like
Hmm.
Nvidia's
So the
43D
AI will
foundational
interpret your
model,
impulses
learn
as
by
you
training
telling
on
it
billions
something
of
to do.
sentences
Like
and
it'll,
trillions of words.
so you'll
As the
be
model
training with
converges,
your
it
AI
begins to
basically.
understand the
Hmm.
relationships
So
between
you'll
words
be
and their underlying concepts,
wanting to do something,
captured
and
in
then
the
the
weights
AI
and the
will have to
embedded
learn
space
what it
of
is
the
that you
model.
want it to do based on your
Transformer models use a
impulse,
technique
you know?
called self-attention, a mechanism designed to learn dependencies and relationships within a sequence of words. The result is a model that provides the foundation for a ChatGPT-like experience. These generative
But yet
models
Google
require
still
expansive
still
amounts
can't
of
figure
data,
out how to spell a
deep
word when
AI
you're trying to
expertise
type
for
it in.
data processing and
That's the only.
Yeah.
That's the
and
language
large-scale
is the
compute
worst
to
part of this
train,
whole thing
deploy,
because
and maintain at the
there's
pace
so many
of
people
innovation.
typing wrong words that
Enterprises
it's
can
like the
fast-track
AI doesn't even
generative
know how to
AI
spell
adoption
stuff,
with Nvidia
you know,
NeMo
that you're
services
trying to write.
running on Nvidia
So
GTX
that's one of the
clusters.
bigger
The
problems
quickest
too,
path
right?
is
Is when
starting
you
with
have
one
too
of
much
Nvidia's
wrong
state-of-the-art
input,
pre-trained foundation
then the
models.
whole thing just
With
breaks,
the NeMo service,
you know?
organizations can easily
Like
Yeah.
customize
like
a
chat
model with
the
P-tuning
chat
to teach it
P
specialized skills,
whatever it's
like
called.
summarizing financial
ChatGPT.
documents,
Yeah,
creating
GPT.
brand-specific content,
They were using
and
social
composing
media
emails with personalized
for the
messages.
AI to learn from, and I'm like,
Connecting the
what
model to
what
a
a what
proprietary
what
knowledge
the,
base
that's the
ensures
worst
that responses are
place
accurate, current,
for an
and
AI to
for their
learn from
business.
because
Now,
there's so much
they can
garbage in
provide
there.
guardrails
You know what I
by
mean?
adding logic and monitoring
So it's like,
inputs,
why not just have like 1,000
outputs,
real people just like having general
toxicity,
conversations
and
throughout the
bias
day
thresholds,
and let it
so
learn that
operates
way, not
within a
from
specified
social
domain
media.
and prevents
My goodness.
undesired responses. After putting the model to work,
The thing
it can
is, though, that
continuously
the AI
improve
will
with
learn
reinforcement learning
synonyms
based
of
on
that
user
word as well,
interactions.
Yeah.
and like
And Nemo's Playground is
shorter
available
versions
for
of how to
rapid
use that
prototyping before
that
moving
word,
to
if
the
that
Cloud
makes
API
sense.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
larger scale
Yeah.
evaluation and application integration. Sign up for the NVIDIA NeMo service today to codify your enterprise's knowledge into a personalized AI model that you control.
Picasso is a
Give
visual
us
language model making
JPUs.
service for
Yeah.
customers
I told
who
you they're
want to
going to
build
save it
custom
till the end.
models trained with licensed or
What are we,
proprietary
almost an
content.
hour in and it's
Let's take a look.
2:43.
And I'm sorry to say it may not even be in this particular presentation.
But to realize its full potential,
They might announce it in another
amounts of
presentation.
copyright-cleared data, AI
Yeah.
experts,
Hopefully
and
they'll
an
do
AI
it in this one.
supercomputer. Nvidia Picasso is a cloud service for building and
Because this
deploying
is the
generative
keynote speech,
AI-powered image,
so
video,
Yeah.
and
they
3D
should touch on
applications.
everything.
With it, enterprises, ISVs,
Yeah,
and service
and
providers
he did
can
it in the
deploy their
last
own
one with the
models.
4090 and
We are working
4080.
with premier
Yeah.
partners to bring generative AI capabilities to every industry.
So we should see a
Organizations can also
4070
start with NVIDIA Edify
and a
models and train
4060
them
Ti,
on their data
Yeah.
to
possibly.
create a product or service. These models generate images,
and put all the
videos, and 3D
rumored specs
assets.
to rest.
To access generative AI models, applications send an API call with text prompts and metadata
Please
to
have
Picasso.
12 gigs of VRAM for the
Picasso
Ti.
uses the appropriate model running on NVIDIA DGX Cloud
For the
to
4060?
send back the generated
I don't think they
asset
have
to
a
the application.
4060 yet.
This can be
No,
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean
think
for
they
the
have a TI
4060
yet.
Ti.
Yeah, I
A
don't think they have a
high-resolution
4060 Ti though
or
yet
a
designed,
detailed 3D geometry.
or at least ready for announcement.
Hmm.
Generated assets can be imported into editing tools
Or a
into
4070
NVIDIA
if the
Omniverse to build
4070.
photorealistic virtual
What did they say? The
worlds,
4060 is
metaverse
going to have 8 gigs?
applications, and digital twins
Yeah,
in
those were the
regions.
rumored specs.
With
They
NVIDIA
said
Picasso
the
services running
the,
on NVIDIA
the
DGX Cloud,
Ti
you
and
can
the
streamline
and the
training,
non-Ti were going to have 8
optimization,
gigs.
and inference needed
Well,
to build
they're
custom
only
generative
1080p
AI
cards, so
applications. See how NVIDIA
Yeah,
Picasso can bring
at
yeah.
least I think
transformative
that's what they're
generative
being
AI
sold as.
capabilities to your applications.
Yeah,
We are
I
delighted
think nearly
that Getty
everyone's moving
Images
off of
will use the Picasso service to
moving
build
off of
Edify Image
1080
and Edify Video generative models,
almost.
trained on their rich library of responsibly licensed
Yeah.
professional images and video assets. Enterprises will be able to create custom images and video with simple text or image prompts. Shutterstock is developing an Edify 3D generative model, trained
Uh-oh.
on their professional image, 3D, and video assets library. Shutterstock will help
Yeah.
simplify the creation of 3D assets for creative production,
I didn't know they did
digital twins, and virtual collaboration, making these workflows faster and easier for enterprises to implement. And I'm thrilled to announce a significant expansion
that. Uh-oh.
of our longtime partnership with Adobe to build a set of next-generation AI capabilities for the future of creativity, integrating generative AI into the everyday workflows of marketers and creative professionals. The new generative AI models will be optimized for image creation, video, 3D, and animation to protect artist rights. Adobe is developing with a focus on commercial viability and proper content attribution, powered by Adobe's Content Authenticity Initiative. Our third language domain is biology. Drug discovery is a nearly $2 trillion industry with $250 billion dedicated to R&D. Nvidia's Clara is a healthcare application framework for imaging, instruments, genomics, and drug discovery. The industry is now jumping onto generative AI to discover disease targets, design novel molecules or protein-based drugs, and predict the behavior of the medicines in the body. In silico medicine, Exscientia, Absci, and Evozyme are among hundreds of new AI drug discovery startups. Several have discovered novel targets or drug candidates that have started human clinical trials. BioNeMo helped researchers create, fine-tune, and serve custom models with their proprietary data. Let's take a look.
There are 3 key stages to drug discovery: discovering the biology that causes disease, designing new molecules, whether those are small molecules, proteins, or antibodies, and finally, screening how those molecules interact with each other. Today, generative AI is transforming every step of the drug discovery process. Nvidia BioNeMo service provides state-of-the-art generative AI models for drug discovery. It's available as a cloud service, providing instant and easy access to accelerated drug discovery workflows. BioNeMo includes models like AlphaFold, ESMFold, and OpenFold for 3D protein structure prediction, ProteGPT for protein generation, ESM1 and ESM2 for protein property prediction, MegaMolBART and MoFlow for molecule generation, and DiffDock for molecule docking. Drug discovery teams can use the models through BioNeMo's web interface or cloud APIs. Here's an example of using NVIDIA BioNeMo for drug discovery virtual screening. Generative models can now read a protein's amino acid sequence and, in seconds, accurately predict the structure of a target protein. They can also generate molecules with desirable ADME properties that optimize how a drug behaves in the body. Generative models can even predict the 3D interactions of a protein and molecule, accelerating the discovery of optimal drug candidates. With NVIDIA DGX Cloud, BioNeMo also provides on-demand supercomputing infrastructure to further optimize and train models, saving teams valuable time and money so they can focus on discovering life-saving medicines. The new AI drug discovery pipelines are
The
here.
graphics look pretty
Sign
cool.
up now
What
for
about
access
cancer?
to NVIDIA BioNeMo
Nobody ever
service.
talks about cancer research.
We will continue to work with the industry to
Just
include
about
models
making
into
more drugs to
BioNeMo
sell.
that encompass the
Yeah.
end-to-end workflow of drug
They
discovery
don't want to
and
cure
virtual
cancer.
screening. Amgen, AstraZeneca, in
Well, there are
silico
some
medicine,
people that do that
Evozyme,
don't get enough credit.
Innophore, and Alchemib Therapeutics are early access users of BioNeMo.
Yeah, but none of the big
NVIDIA
companies
AI
really
Foundations,
want it.
a cloud service, a foundry for building custom language models and generative AI. Since AlexNet a decade ago, deep learning has opened giant new markets: automated driving, robotics, smart speakers, and reinvented how we shop, consume news, and enjoy music. That's just the tip of the iceberg. AI is at an inflection point as generative AI has started a new wave of opportunities, driving a step function increase in inference workloads. AI can now generate diverse
scary.
data spanning voice, text, images, video, and 3D graphics to proteins and chemicals.
Oh, hey,
Designing
it's
a
the
cloud
Opera
data
House.
center to process generative AI is a great challenge.
Yeah, where's Baby Jensen?
On the one hand, a single type of accelerator is ideal because it allows the data center to be elastic and handle the unpredictable peaks and valleys
Jensen
of
Jr.
traffic.
Yeah,
On the other hand,
I guess at the
no
end.
one accelerator can optimally process the diversity of algorithms, models, data types, and sizes. NVIDIA's One Architecture platform offers both acceleration and elasticity.
There you go.
Today, we are announcing our new inference platform. 4 configurations, 1 architecture, 1 software stack. Each configuration is optimized for a class of workloads. For AI video workloads, we have L4, optimized for video decoding and transcoding, video content moderation, and video call features like background replacement, relighting, making eye contact, transcription, and real-time language translation. Most cloud videos today are processed on CPUs. One 8 GPU L4 server will replace over 100 dual-socket CPU servers for processing AI video. Snap is a leading user of Nvidia AI for computer vision and recommender systems. Snap will use L4 for AV1 video processing, generative AI, and augmented reality. Snapchat users upload hundreds of millions of videos every day. Google announced today NVIDIA L4 on GCP. NVIDIA and Google Cloud are working to deploy major workloads on L4. Let me highlight 5. First, we're accelerating inference for generative AI models for cloud services like Wombo and Descript. Second, we're integrating Triton Inference Server with Google Kubernetes Engine and Vertex AI. Third, we're accelerating Google Dataproc with NVIDIA Spark Rapids. Fourth, we're accelerating AlphaFold and UL2 and T5 large language models. And fifth, we are accelerating Google Cloud's immersive stream that renders 3D and AR experiences. With this collaboration, Google GCP is a premier NVIDIA AI cloud. We look forward to telling you even more about our collaboration very soon. For Omniverse, graphics rendering, and generative AI like text-to-image and text-to-video, we are announcing L40. L40 is up to 10 times the performance of NVIDIA's T4, the most popular cloud inference GPU.
There's your scale there.
Runway is a pioneer in generative AI.
You get the small one in the beginning.
The research team was a key creator of
you get the
Stable
baby
Diffusion
one.
and its predecessor, Latent Diffusion.
That only
Runway
costs you
is
40
inventing
grand.
generative AI models for creating and editing content. With over 30 AI magic tools, their service is revolutionizing the creative process. All from the cloud.
AI art is
Let's
freaky,
take a look.
huh?
Runway is making amazing AI-powered video editing and image creation tools accessible to everyone. Powered by the latest generation of NVIDIA GPUs running locally or in the cloud, Runway makes it possible to remove an object from a video with just a few brushstrokes. Or apply different styles to video using just an input image.
Now my daughter was
Change the background.
messing around with
or
that
the
NVIDIA
foreground of a
Canvas.
What used to take
You
hours
can
using
download that
tools
for
can
free,
now be completed with
where you
professional
just kind of
broadcast
draw
video results in
scribbles
just a
on the
few
paper,
minutes.
and then it'll make a scene in the
Runway does
right-hand
this by
side.
utilizing CV Coop, an open source
it's pretty
project
neat.
that enables developers to build highly efficient GPU-accelerated pre- and post-processing pipelines.
But this is
for
kind of
computer
like
vision
messed up.
workloads and
Like you
scale
don't
them
even know
into
if
the
what you're
cloud.
watching is real.
With NVIDIA technology, Runway is able to make impossible things to
If
give
they
the
can
best
change
experience to
backgrounds and
content
you don't
creators.
even know like it's fake or
What previously
they're
limited
not.
pros
It's not really
can now
there.
be done by you.
Yeah.
In fact, Runway is used in Oscar-nominated Hollywood films, and we are placing this technology in the hands of the world's creators.
What
Large
crazy
language
stuff can
models
people
like
come up with
ChatGPT
NVIDIA's
are
Runway?
a significant new inference workload. GPT models are memory and computationally intensive. Furthermore, inference is a high-volume, scale-out workload and requires standard commodity servers. For large language model inference like ChatGPT, we are announcing a new Hopper GPU, the PCI Express H100, with dual GPU NVLink. The new H100 has 94 gigabytes of HBM3 memory. H100 can process the 175 billion parameter GPT-3. And supporting
So what is
commodity
that, the new
PCI Express
mining
servers
GPU?
make it easy to scale out. The only GPU in the
I don't know
cloud
if it
today
can be used for
that
mining.
can practically process ChatGPT is HGX A100. Compared to HGX A100, for GPT-3 processing, a standard server with 4 pairs of H100 with dual GPU NVLink is up to 10 times faster.
Wow.
H100 can reduce large language model processing costs by an order of magnitude. Grace Hopper is our new superchip that connects Grace CPU and Hopper GPU over a high-speed 900 gigabytes per second coherent chip-to-chip interface. Grace Hopper is ideal for processing giant datasets like AI databases for recommender systems and large language models. Today, CPUs with large memory store and query giant embedding tables, then transfer results to GPUs for inference. With Grace Hopper, Grace queries the embedding tables and transfers the results directly to Hopper across the high-speed interface, 7 times faster than PCI Express. Customers want to build AI databases several orders of magnitude larger. Grace Hopper is the ideal engine. This is NVIDIA's inference platform. One architecture for diverse AI workloads and maximum data center acceleration and elasticity. The world's largest industries make physical things, but they want to build them digitally. Omniverse is a platform for industrial digitalization that bridges digital and physical. It lets industries design, build, operate, and optimize physical products and factories digitally before making a physical replica. Digitalization boosts efficiency and speed and saves money.
Yep.
One use of Omniverse is the virtual bring-up of a factory, where all of its machinery is integrated digitally before the real factory is built. This reduces last-minute surprises, change orders, and plant opening delays. Virtual factory integration can save billions for the world's factories. The semiconductor industry is investing $500 billion to build a record 84 new fabs. By 2030, auto manufacturers will build 300 factories to make 200 million electric vehicles. And battery makers are building 100 more mega factories. Digitalization is also transforming logistics, moving goods through billions of square feet of warehouses worldwide. Let's look at how Amazon uses Omniverse to automate, optimize, and plan its autonomous warehouses.
Yeah,
Amazon Robotics has manufactured and deployed the largest fleet of mobile industrial robots in the world. The newest member of this robotic fleet is Proteus, Amazon's first fully autonomous warehouse robot. Proteus is built to move through our facilities using advanced safety, perception, and navigation technology. Let's see how Nvidia Isaac built on Omniverse, is creating physically accurate, photoreal simulations to help accelerate Proteus deployments. Proteus features multiple sensors that include cameras, LiDARs, and ultrasonic sensors to power its autonomy software systems. The Proteus team needed to improve the performance of a neural network that read fiducial markers and helped the robot determine its location on the map. It takes a lot of data, and the right kind, to train the ML models that are driven by the robot sensor input. With Omniverse Replicator in Isaac Sim, Amazon Robotics was able to generate large photoreal synthetic datasets that improve the marker detection success rate from 88.6% to 98%. The use of synthetic data generated by Omniverse Replicator also sped up development times from months to days, as we were able to iteratively test and train our models much faster than when only using real data. To enable new autonomous capabilities for the expanding fleet of Proteus robots, Amazon Robotics is working towards closing the gap from simulation to reality, building large-scale multi-sensor, multi-robot simulations. With Omniverse, Amazon Robotics will optimize operations with full-fidelity warehouse digital twins. Whether we're generating synthetic data or developing new levels of autonomy, Isaac Sim on Omniverse helps the Amazon Robotics team save time and money as we deploy Proteus across our facilities.
Omniverse has unique technologies for digitalization, and Omniverse is the premier development platform for USD, which serves as a common language that lets teams collaborate to to create virtual worlds and digital twins. Omniverse is physically based, mirroring the laws of physics. It can connect to robotic systems and operate with hardware in the loop. It features generative AI to accelerate the creation of virtual worlds, and Omniverse can manage datasets of enormous scale. We've made significant updates to Omniverse in every area. Let's take a look.
Used in Maya and ZBrush. That's all Python, I think.
This is much more exciting than AMD presentations, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I watched the AMD presentation. God, that was boring. My goodness. They gotta do better on the that avenue because
all this visualization in
it was
AMD.
very painful to watch.
They were just talking about how better they were than Nvidia.
I don't know. It's just the whole thing just seemed to drag on. It was just like ugh.
Nearly 300,000 creators and designers have downloaded Omniverse. Omniverse is not a tool, but a USD network and shared database, a fabric connecting to design tools used across industries. It connects, composes, and simulates the assets created by industry-leading tools. We are delighted to see the growth of Omniverse connections. Each connection links the ecosystem of one platform to the ecosystems of all the others. Omniverse's network of networks is growing exponentially. Bentley Systems Lumen RT is now connected. So are Siemens Teamcenter, NX, and Process Simulate. Rockwell Automation Emulate 3D, Cesium, Unity, and many more. Let's look at the digitalization of the $3 trillion auto industry and see how car companies are evaluating Omniverse in their workflows. Volvo Cars and GM use Omniverse USD Composer to connect and unify their asset pipelines. GM connects designers, sculptors, and artists using Alias, Siemens NX, Unreal, Maya, 3ds Max, and virtually assembles the components into a digital twin of the car. In engineering and simulation, they visualize the power flow aerodynamics in Omniverse. For next-generation Mercedes-Benz and Jaguar Land Rover vehicles, engineers use DriveSim in Omniverse to generate synthetic data to train AI models, validate the active safety system against a virtual NCAP driving test, and simulate real driving scenarios. Omniverse's generative AI reconstructs previously driven routes into 3D, so past experiences can be reenacted or modified. Working with IdealWorks, BMW uses Isaac Sim in Omniverse to generate synthetic data and scenarios to train factory robots. Lotus is using Omniverse to virtually assemble welding stations. Toyota is using Omniverse.
Yeah, so I
to
think it
build
was
digital
Elon
twins of
Musk
their
who brought
plants.
this up, but I could be wrong.
Mercedes-Benz uses Omniverse.
But
to
you know,
build,
AI on the
optimize, and
road
plan
is going to be
assembly lines for new models.
really, it isn't
Rimac
going
and
to
Lucid
become
Motors
ideal.
use Omniverse to build digital stores
Nah,
from
it's
actual
Well, let me
design
finish.
data
I'm not done.
that faithfully represent their cars.
It isn't going to become ideal until each car can communicate with each other. Right? So everybody thinks it's just about like detecting who's on the road, who's walking, you know, who, if somebody runs across, or you know, if there's an object in the road. But a lot of that is going to have to also do with each vehicle communicating with each other vehicle. Because if you have a car coming this way and a car coming this way, and they both see a person walking across the street, then that's now you have two sets of redundancy at work to say there's somebody walking across the street. Right? So
yeah.
now you have two brains saying somebody's walking across the street, we need to slow down, right? Or we need to stop, right? Or like that picture back there where the tow truck was in the middle of the road, or whatever truck it was, and then the car just kind of pulled to go around it, and then it was going to crash into the other car, right? Well, that other car now can say, I'm coming down the road. This car can say there's something blocking the road and I need to get in around it. So that way you have both cars communicating with each other, and one is going to say, well, I'll let you by so you can go around that vehicle, or the other one will say, I'm going to stop, you keep going. You see? And you know, we won't crash into each other. So there's going to have to be that kind of communication if you're going to have autonomous vehicles on the road. There's just no way around it. Right, because if you don't want any mistakes, you have to have that car-to-car communication, right? Because that's going to be like the last 5% of that you're going to have to complete to get to that 100% safety measure.
Okay,
Mark,
but if we add a new robot on the logistics side, we need to move our storage container.
So good. I don't know how they're going to do that, because it's like you got all the car companies now scrambling and fighting for that space.
But let's double check.
Right, but they're going to have to all come together and have some kind of a standard of communication.
This is just incredible.
In order for it to be 100% safe.
Is essential for every industry. I'm so proud to see what our teams did together. Congratulations.
We are working globally to optimize locally. After planning, operations is king, and we've already started. To celebrate the launch of our virtual plant, I'd like to invite you to open the first digital factory with me.
I'd be honored. Let's do it. Car companies employ nearly 14 million people. Digitalization will enhance the industry's efficiency, productivity, and speed. Omniverse is the digital to physical operating system to realize industrial digitalization. Today, we're announcing 3 systems designed to run Omniverse. First, we're launching a new generation of workstations powered by Nvidia Ada RTX GPUs and Intel's newest
They mentioned
CPUs.
RTX.
The new workstations are ideal for doing ray tracing, physics simulation,
Please,
neural
it's
graphics,
3.
and generative
It's
AI.
10 past 3.
They will be available from Box, Dell, HP, and Lenovo starting in March. Second, new NVIDIA
It's
OVX
March now.
servers optimized for Omniverse. OVX consists of L40 Ada RTX server GPUs and our new Bluefield 3. OVX servers will be available from Dell, HPE, Quanta, Gigabyte, Lenovo, and Supermicro. Each layer of the Omniverse stack, including the chips, systems, networking, and software, are new inventions. Building and operating the Omniverse computer requires a sophisticated IT team. We're going to make Omniverse fast and easy to scale and engage.
There you go.
Let's take a look.
The world's largest industries
Well, it looks like you
are
won't have to
racing
buy
to
anything,
digitalize their physical processes. Today,
You'll just
that's
be
a
able to get on
complex
the
undertaking.
Omniverse.
Nvidia
Yeah.
Omniverse Cloud is a platform as a service that
Get on
provides
the cloud.
instant, secure access
Do
to
everything
managed
from the
Omniverse
cloud.
APIs, workflows,
Yeah,
and
maybe.
customizable applications running on Nvidia OVX.
If they
Enterprise
don't
teams access the
say
suite of
anything
managed
about
services
the
through the
new
web
RTX
browser,
GPUs
Omniverse
by
Launcher, or
3:30,
via
I'm
a custom-built
probably gonna head
integration.
off.
Yeah, I don't
Once
blame
in
you. You
Omniverse
gotta get
Cloud,
some rest.
enterprise teams can instantly
Yeah,
access,
and then I've
extend,
gotta
and
wake up
publish
at like
foundation
7 in the
applications
morning to
and
go
workflows to
Yeah.
assemble and compose
Go to
virtual
class.
worlds.
I'll have a nice
Generate data to train perception
Choco
AIs.
coffee.
Test and validate
Yeah.
autonomous vehicles.
I don't even like
Or
coffee, so it'll
simulate
probably be
autonomous
like
robots.
Well, chocolate
hot,
then. Hot
hot
chocolate.
Accessing and
chocolate,
publishing
yeah.
shared
Or
data to
cold
Omniverse
chocolate
Nucleus.
if you don't want to get drowsy.
Designers and engineers working in their favorite third-party
I like
design
hot
tools on
chocolates, though.
RTX
Yeah.
workstations publish edits to Nucleus in parallel.
That's good.
Then, when ready
Coffee's
to
not,
iterate or view
coffee's
their
not the
integrated
greatest
model
for
in
you.
Omniverse, can
Nah.
simply open a web browser and log in.
Coffee's just like
As projects and
tasteless
teams
to
scale,
me, if that makes
Omniverse
sense.
Cloud helps optimize cost by provisioning
Coffee
compute
is a
resources
poison,
and licenses as
technically.
needed. And new services and upgrades
yeah.
are
That's what it
automatically
is.
provided with
It's
real-time updates.
It's you know.
With Omniverse Cloud, enterprises can fast-track unified digitalization and collaboration
It's what it's for in
across
nature
major
to
industrial
get
workflows,
animals to not eat the
increasing
leaves
efficiency, reducing costs and
and the
waste,
berries.
and accelerating the path to
Keeps
innovation.
us awake.
See
Tannin.
you in Omniverse.
Well, it has the caffeine, yes, but the tannin that's in it is the poison. You know?
Oh.
Today, we announce the Nvidia Omniverse Cloud, a fully managed cloud service. We're
There you
partnering
go.
with Microsoft to bring Omniverse Cloud
Be
to the
part
world's
of the
industries.
cloud, Hawk.
We will host
Spread
it
your
on
wings
Azure,
and fly into the
benefiting from
Omniverse.
Microsoft's rich storage, security, applications, and services portfolio.
Then
We're
you can be
connecting
the Hawk that
Omniverse
you were
Cloud
meant to be.
to Microsoft
Maybe.
365
Nvidia wants to
productivity
take
suite,
you there.
including Teams,
Hey,
OneDrive,
I need to get my
SharePoint,
hands on a
and
good
the Azure
Nvidia
IoT
GPU
digital
first.
twin services.
Yeah.
Microsoft and
You'll
Nvidia
get there.
are bringing Omniverse
Patience is a
to
virtue.
hundreds of millions
Yeah.
of Microsoft
You'll be
365
happy that you were
and
patient.
Azure users.
Hmm.
Accelerated computing and AI have arrived. Developers use Nvidia to speed up and scale up, to solve problems
And then you can play the
previously
games
impossible.
the way they were meant to be played.
A daunting challenge is
Yay.
next.
See, I had to throw
Every
mine
company
in
must
there too.
accelerate every workload to reclaim power. Accelerated computing is a full stack, data center scale computing challenge. Grace, Grace Hopper, and Bluefield 3 are new chips for super energy efficient accelerated data centers. Acceleration libraries solve new challenges and open new markets. We updated 100 acceleration libraries, including cuQuantum for quantum computing, cuOpt for combinatorial optimization,
Didn't we just go over
cuLitho
this?
for computational lithography. We
Kind
are
of.
thrilled to partner with TSMC, ASML, and Synopsys to go to 2 nanometer and beyond. NVIDIA DGX AI
This isn't
supercomputer
replaying
is
it,
the
is it?
engine behind the generative large language
don't
model
think so.
breakthrough.
It says
The
the
DGX
premiere
H100 AI
still.
supercomputer is in production
Yeah.
and available soon from an expanding network of OEM and
I think
cloud
he's just
partners
like,
worldwide.
what do you call it,
The
summarizing?
DGX supercomputer is
Yeah.
going beyond research and becoming a modern AI factory. Every company will manufacture intelligence. We are extending our business model with NVIDIA DGX Cloud by partnering with Microsoft Azure, Google GCP, and Oracle OCI to instantly bring NVIDIA AI to every company from a
I
browser.
think he's just recapping.
DGX Cloud offers customers the best of NVIDIA and the best of the world's leading CSPs. We are at the iPhone moment for AI. Generative AI inference workloads have gone into
Stop
overdrive.
comparing it to iPhones.
We launched our new inference platform.
They're not the
4
same.
configurations, 1 architecture.
Yeah, so this is like
L4
what
for
they'll
AI
do is
video.
they'll take
L40
this
for
part of the
Omniverse
video
and
out
graphics rendering.
and make a small one
H100
for
PCI
people to
Express
play
for scaling out
to just get the
large
summary,
language model
you know?
inference.
Yeah.
Grace
So that's what
Hopper
they're doing
for
now,
recommender
just
systems and
recapping.
vector databases. NVIDIA's inference platform enables maximum data center acceleration and elasticity. Nvidia and Google Cloud are working together to deploy a broad range of inference workloads. With this collaboration, Google GCP is a premier Nvidia AI cloud. Nvidia AI Foundations is a cloud service, a foundry for building custom language models and generative AI. Nvidia AI Foundations comprises language, visual, and biology model making services. Getty Images and Shutterstock are building custom visual language models. And we're partnering with Adobe to build a set of next-generation AI capabilities for the future of creativity. Omniverse is the digital to physical operating system to realize industrial digitalization. Omniverse can unify the end-to-end workflow and digitalize the $3 trillion, 14 million employee automotive industry. Omniverse is leaping to the cloud. Hosted in Azure, we partner with Microsoft to bring Omniverse Cloud to the world's industries. I thank our systems, cloud, and software partners,
All right.
researchers,
Here
scientists, and especially our amazing employees for building the NVIDIA accelerated computing ecosystem.
Hopefully this isn't just the end.
Together, we are helping the world do the impossible. Have a great GTC.
Oh, man. No announcement.
No?
Whoa.
That's it?
I guess not. Wow. It must be in one of the seminars coming up.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hawk, thanks for being here.
All good.
Yeah, that's quite amazing, huh?
That is pretty amazing.
Well, I'll try to look at the seminars for you and let you know if any of them have. Huh. Interesting.
I'm surprised they did it in their last GTC, but not this one. Why?
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's gonna be really surprised that they didn't mention anything. I'm looking at I'm looking at the seminars now to see if there's anything that might seem like it might have a GP. I mean, they got CUDA seminar. Huh. Wow. Oh, sorry, buddy.
It's all good.
I thought they were gonna. I thought they were gonna squeeze something in there.
Yeah, me too. But it's Nvidia.
Right, but that I think everyone's gonna be like, well, when is the announcement gonna come? Right? Is it just gonna be a silent release? No announcement?
Did they not want to know? What did they not want people to know?
Well, remember, there were all leaks. The release dates. There was no official announcement. You know what I'm saying? So maybe all these leaks are like false.
Maybe they are.
I mean, maybe it's not going to be released next month. Although I thought that people who are going to be doing reviews were told something, but I guess they can't really reveal. Yeah, I'm looking at these seminars here. I don't see. Maybe if I type in, is there a search thing here?
RTX.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, there we go. There's a search filter. RTX.
The keynote comes up, but we know that didn't have it. There's something here in another language here. I'm not sure what that one is.
Looks like Chinese.
Yeah. I'm wondering. It says topic 3D workflow. Let me see if I can open that up in a new tab. But that's going to be a video, right? So it won't be. Yeah, I don't see anything.
It's a bit suspicious.
Now CUDA, they have a CUDA presentation here. Accelerated computing and dev tools, programming language and compilers. That's 2 p.m.
How to write a CUDA program.
Yeah.
What's that remixing portal for RTX?
Yeah. Huh. That's 4 p.m. Getting into the nitty gritty of remix. Oh, that's the remix. Remember remix? That's the where you can take like an old game and then redo it in RTX.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, why is this still on? Oh my god.
Didn't end?
No, I thought.